So this is the look I ended up with. It's really smoky and pretty. I really like it. And this is my day to night look. I was wearing something super simple and I just used a few colors out of the I Heart Matte palette. You can use whatever you have. If you have an LA Colors palette, Urban Decay, whatever you have that's travel size, and you can throw into a little makeup pouch like this. This is all I had. Everything I had was in here. And things you'd find in my purse, like a compact, some lip balm, and some lip gloss. So yeah, just using what I would have in my purse or in my little travel thing. And often if I think I might go out after work or something, I'll throw a few things in one of these and then just vamp up my, my look and make it a little more going out. Yeah, so that's how you can take this palette and turn it into this. And then some pretty pink lips to go with it. It looks super simple, and I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them, and right after this intro, I'll have a before and after picture. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So, to do my day to night look, this is how I started out. It's very, neutral. It was like a neutral colored eye with some liner and highlight, and that's about it. I had an interview today. Or if you're like working in an office, this would be very similar to probably what you'd wear. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm on my couch. I'm actually away from my makeup station, so this is all I have is what's in here. So, usually in my purse, I have a few lip glosses and balm, and so I have some lip balm on, and then I'll probably use these glosses at the end of my tutorial. I always carry a powder. This is Studio Fix Plus and NC20, and this is just a pad. I replace these every so often. This one needs replaced, obviously, but they're just cosmetic pads or whatever. I keep one of those in here to touch up during the day. And then if there's a possibility I'm going to go out, or even if I just want to make sure I can, like if I wear something dramatic to work, I'll take some stuff with me to touch up through the day. So I'm pretending like I took this with me and I'm going to be touching up at work. Usually I'll grab two brushes. This is Lancome 17 brush, and then just some no-name blending highlight brush. So those are the only two brushes I'm going to use for my eyes, and then I'll usually take an angled brush to touch up my brows, which I haven't even done yet. I just did the one eye makeup. I'll have a color palette in here with usually some kind of palette of shadows, whether it be 2 to 10. It depends on. This has 8, just whatever fits my bag, and has this variety of colors and the colors I want to touch up. And this had my white and the neutrals in it, so I figured I'd take that with. But it also has this pretty purple in it, and I think I'm going to put that to good use. Well, I did put that to good use, and I'll show you here. So in my little, makeup bag, I had, I usually keep some kind of touch-up, whether it be my foundation or this is just a concealer. And then some eyeliner, this is Stila Stingray, some mascara. Then I have a lipstick in here, because I rarely wear lipstick, but the only reason I have this bag would be in my purse is because I'm going to go somewhere later. So I have Urban Decay's sample lipstick in Anarchy and Amuse Sexy Pink Lip Pencil. So this is what I would have, like just some kind of array like this in my purse. So I put on a 24-hour eyewear from Maybelline, and so the base is still kind of there. It's like a taupey base. I think it's toughest taupe I'm wearing. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started using what I have to make this into this smoky eye to go out with. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette. This is the Heart Matte by Wet n Wild. And some of these colors are hit and miss. Some are really pigmented and some are like not so much, but I love this palette. It's nice and very versatile, and yeah. So I'm going to take this nude color here and start with that. And I'm going to put this on my lid. And it's okay if I cover up my eyeliner because I'll fix it with the eyeliner I have. And I'm going to put this under my brow. And I'm going to grab some of the white and just touch on that a little bit. And then under the brow as well. Like that. And I'm going to take this purple here. Like that. And this is all using the same brush. Pick up a bunch of that purple and tap it off. And I'm going to just blend this into the crease to give us some color. And white and purple look really nice next to each other. And then I'm going to concentrate most of the color here in the outer corner and then blend in. And then I'm just going to pick up a little bit of black. You can see there's a black in here. Just the tiniest bit. And I'm going kind of fast because this is probably how I would do it if it was in the bathroom at work, or you know, if I just popped over to a friend's house and just do a real quick touch up. And then I'm just going to take a paper towel that I would have, or a Kleenex, and wipe that brush off really well. And pick up a little more purple, blend out that black. And then when that's done, I'm going to go back with my white, my big fluffy brush I carried, and put that under the brow, and then right there on the lid. So I'm going to grab my Stila smudge stick, since I finally learned how to talk, and put that in my waterline. Like so, and then tight line. And then I'm just going to put a little bit against my lash line, because I still have some there from earlier. It's just faded out from the eyeshadow I put on top of it. And then I'm going to grab my liner brush that I have and take some of that purple I was using and smooth out that eyeshadow and kind of smudge it a little bit, I guess, too. Now I'm going to grab my concealer, put a dot on the back of my hand, and since I didn't have a brush for this, I'm just making sure I have a clean finger, picking it up and blending it out here. And then I'm going to take my powder and get some on my little pad here, go over my face, set my concealer. I'm just going to grab my liner and no. And I'm just going to take that Urban Decay lipstick and put it lightly on top. I mean, this is a very, very pigmented color, as you can see. Very pigmented. Yeah, this is a really cute, smoky, pretty going out look, just using this palette. I really hope you like this look. It's kind of simple and fast to do, and you can do it in 10 minutes and be ready for dinner with your friends, or ready to go for some drinks, or whatever your thing is after work. And yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and thanks for watching as always.